Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. In today's video, I will be sharing with you the budget planner that is sitting in front of me. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, I have talked about this budget planner since I think December. I ordered it, I want to say on December 31st, and I kind of played around with the idea for a while and just decided on December 31st to make the purchase. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen bits and pieces of this planner already because I have been slowly putting it together since I received it. I want to say I received it about 2 weeks after I ordered it, probably like the second week in January. So I finally think I have this thing completely organized and I'm ready to share it with you guys. And I'm going to try my best not to make this a 30-minute long video, but I want to cover every single aspect of this budget planner thoroughly. So if you don't like longer videos, this might not be the video for you. So why did I decide to go with a budget planner? Now you guys know that I have the bill planner that I use. I still use it. If you are unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the budget planner that I have been using for, I want to say 6+ years. I think I started using this in 2012, and I've kind of tweaked it since 2012. But you guys, I'm still using this. I actually used this today to fill in my February bills. So don't think because I'm sharing this budget planner that I have gone away from this. No, I still use this, but now I also use the budget planner. So what is the purpose if I have this nice little document here? This is everything in one spot. So I know how much I paid every single month on a bill, how much money I saved for a trip, how many medical bills we are trying to pay down, how many major debt categories we are trying to pay down, which bill we are trying to focus on for a specific time period, and I have a page at the very back for every single bill. So this is my budget planner. It has everything in it, from the bills we pay, medical bills, money that we're saving. Everything can be found in this. Everything can be found in this budget planner. Now, if you are curious, this is the Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner. Yes, I think that's the name of it. I will leave a link to it in the description below. If you've never purchased from Erin Condren before, I would greatly appreciate it if you would use my referral link. If you do use that and sign up and make a purchase, I make $10 off of that referral, and then you also get a welcome $10 off on your order, which basically pays for shipping, which is amazing for Erin Condren. So thank you for anybody and everybody that has used my referral link. One other thing, you can take this cover off. I've had several people thinking that this cover was not the same as the Life Planner, and it is the exact same size, this planner, as my Life Planner. So I can take this cover off and I can interchange the ones from my actual Life Planner. So now I have two planners instead of one. First thing I do in every single planner is I put my name and my address and a picture just in case I lose my planner and somebody locates it and is nice enough to mail it to me. So I like to have my information in there. Now, I have not used this first calendar here because I don't really see a purpose right now. I know what days the bills are due. I don't see the purpose in marking this up because really I don't even use this page in my regular Life Planner. Okay. The next page. I'm going to start, we're going to kind of go in reverse order. We're going to start with this page right here. My husband and I sat down a week ago. He had a pencil and a piece of paper, and he said, okay, I want to know what bills we have that are not medical bills. And he said, I'm not talking about electricity and our phones. I'm talking about the debt that we can pay off and not have to pay it every single month. So we sat down together. We pulled up all of the documents, all of the accounts on the internet, and we came up with this snowball effect. If you follow Dave Ramsey, you know that this is what he recommends. Up until this point, we were just paying and we didn't know exactly how much everything was. I had a roundabout idea, but there are some bills that my husband pays and there are some bills that I pay. So we came together on this and we created this snowball effect. So we have gone from the least amount of debt all the way down to our highest debt. So these are things that can be paid off and we don't have to worry about them again. So Best Buy is my laptop. I have a credit card. My husband has a credit card. Then his truck. If you're wondering why you don't see my car, it's because my car is paid off. When I was pregnant with my son, we knew that we were going to have some medical bill debt and to have him, so we needed to get my car paid off. So we both did summer school that summer and we used our paychecks to pay off my car. So that's why you do not see my car on here. So after truck is my student loan, his student loan, and our house. So what we are going to do, if you're unfamiliar with Dave Ramsey, it is the snowball effect. So you start with the smallest debt, which is Best Buy. And you're going to see in a minute how much we owe on Best Buy. But I will tell you right now that every paycheck we pay $50 to Best Buy. That's $100 a month. So once we pay off Best Buy, that $100 will go to pay off my credit card. Now we are still paying on all of these bills down here. So each one of these bills has an amount that we pay, but it's going to start getting added to after each one of these get paid off. So after we pay off the laptop from Best Buy, that $100 is now going to go down to help pay my credit card off. So then we will have the $100 from Best Buy and then what we were originally paying for this credit card. Then once that gets paid off, we will use the $100 from this, the amount from this. These two will get added to this credit card to get this one paid off. Then all three of these, the amounts we were paying, will go to the truck. So they call it the snowball effect. So we've actually sat down and got that finalized, and we know, and we've got a game plan, and we are itching to get this debt paid off. So our goal is to have at least Best Buy and both credit cards paid off by 2019. So we'll see how that goes. So this right here has been the page that I'm like, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this until we sat down last weekend to tackle this debt, to have a game plan. So I decided what I was going to do with this page was going to be our snowball effect. So I'm going to see each month the major debt that we are trying to pay off. So right now, and I know in March is going to be the same thing. So we are trying to pay off this Best Buy. So we are hoping to get this paid off in the next couple of months. And then the next thing will be Kristen's credit card. And once that gets paid off, it will be the next thing. So I'm wanting to see every debt in big, bold print that we are working to pay off. So that's what I'm using this page for. So I wish this page would have came before this one. But in other planners, it probably works better for other people. But for this type, it just is backwards for me. So that is how I am using the first set of pages in this budget planner. So now we're going to go to the months. Moving on to the months. Now my tabs for the month, let me show you. I hope the light will allow you to see it. Okay, so we're just focusing on these monthly tabs right now. You guys, I got the Colorful Deluxe Monthly Planner. I wanted the colorful tabs, but when I ordered them, they were out of stock. I wasn't going to wait for some tabs, so I just went ahead and ordered the black ones from Erin Condren. So I thought it's really not that big of a deal. So this page here, all I've done on each one of them is I've just marked what day I get paid. You guys, the monthly spread thing, I use it for my main planner. This is just my budget planner. I'm really not referring to this at all. So all I've done right now is mark down when I get paid because those are the days I pay bills. Now, you know, I may eventually, as the year goes on, find a use for this little notes section, but right now I have not. So the next page is the main thing in this planner. Okay, so this is the main, I will say one of the two main areas of this planner. Now I will show you what a blank page looks like. This is what I have completely filled up. if you were looking at a blank page, and we're going to fill out a blank page together, I am going to do the setup for you for March. So this is what a blank page looks like. So I've taken this layout here, and I have created this that I've been using for 2 months now. I used it in January. Well, I guess you'd say a month and a half, because I just paid the 10th bills in February. So this is completely set up the way that I want it right now. It took a lot of thought and a lot of penciling down things until I came up with a system that works for me. So everything that you were seeing here is also listed on here. So I still use this, but this is just kind of where I put all of the amounts and the details. So this, what I would call this the details. So you might be wondering how I have this broke up. So let's skip this little page for now, and let's just focus on this page right here. So I am going to kind of zoom in, and then we'll go to the other page. Okay, so this page was just a blank notebook page. I've used the Erin Condren stickers to section it out. So this says January at the top, then I have 10th and 25th, and that is because I get paid and my husband gets paid on the 10th and the 25th. So what I did was, these are the actual bills that we owe every single pay period, minus any medical bills and things that are going to get paid off pretty quickly. So these are the major things. Then over here on the right, these are medical bills and payments that should be paid off pretty fast. Like Target, I really don't owe that much on that, so that's why it's not over here. So, and y'all, most of this stuff is for my son when he broke his wrist and when he had his tonsils removed, which was almost 2 years ago, and we're still paying on that. So, Target, Arkansas Methodist, and Best Buy. So Best Buy as well, you see, I'm hoping to get that paid off pretty soon, because that was the first thing on my major debt. So Target, Arkansas Methodist, Best Buy, Hendricks, which is our family physician, or family doctor, I guess you'd say, family doctor. Care Credit from my husband when he got his wisdom teeth taken out. And you guys, if you do not know about Care Credit and you have a procedure that's coming up, look into Care Credit. I cannot tell you how many times that I did not know that I could use Care Credit. It's basically a credit card for medical bills. So you have to make sure that the hospital or wherever you're going does take it. But you guys, you can get your debt paid off with 0% interest. So look that up. The sweet lady from the office where Nathan got his wisdom teeth taken out told me about it. I'd never heard about it before. And I was like, thank you so much for telling me about that. We were kind of wondering if we were going to be able to get his wisdom teeth taken out because of the cost. So I was very thankful that she told me about that. Baptist, another hospital bill. Hendricks again, Best Buy, and this is for Derek's splint. So all of these are extras, like it says up here. Things that we're hoping to get paid off pretty quick. The other things are like our mortgage, Netflix. Those are things that are going to stay on this ledger for a good amount of time. Now you may be wondering, well, Kristen, you had Bank of America, your credit cards, on your major debt. Yes, but we are not working towards them at the moment. We're just paying what we can, and then when the Snowball comes into effect, that will get moved over here to the extras. But right now we're focusing on the Best Buy. So that is how I have this page set up. You will see me fill that out again in a second. Now we're going to go to this side. And I will tell you, when I got this planner, this was the most intimidating page of them all. I thought, what am I going to use this page for? I see all these boxes and I'm just confused. So after some thought, you guys, I buy presents every single pay period, just about. I'm hoping by April or May, I'm already buying Christmas presents because I don't like to use my credit card. But right now, the presents that I purchase are for birthdays. Both of my kids' birthdays are coming up. Derek's is in February, Kate's is in March. Then you've got Valentine's Day and Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day. All of those things we listed here. So, I have got a 10th and a 25th gifts. So those are the pay periods. So I am going to list everything that I purchase as a gift on the pay period that I purchased them. Then I've got 10th and the 25th. So this is my brand stuff. And you guys, anything that I purchase for my brand, it doesn't all come out of that money because technically I don't make a lot of money off of my brand at the moment. I'm still growing. So anything that I purchase for that, for my YouTube channel or anything dealing with my brand, I will list here and here. This is going to be a way for me to double check at the end of the year if I've got everything written down for taxes. I do have a tax document, an Excel document that I've created with everything that I make, everything that I spend for my brand. So this is just a way for me to double check. Then down here is trips. So right now, Kate has 2 trips coming up for cheer. We go to Dallas at the end of February, and then we are going to New Orleans for a cheer competition in April. Once those are done, it will be family vacation this summer. So you guys, this is the only way I can function without losing my mind. I have to have things like gifts. I need to have those bought ahead of time because I get stressed out if I have to get my credit card out and if it's a lot of money at one period of time that I didn't know about. So I have everything planned out, if you can tell. So that is how all of these pages are set up right now. So what I am going to do at the moment before we go to the back is I am going to set up March with you. So I've got the stickers that I am using. So over here on this left side, I have been using these Libby Littles. These are the road trip Libby Littles, I think. I will link to everything that I talk about today, okay? And let me just mention that some of the links will be affiliate links, which means if you click a link and make a purchase, I make a small commission off of the sale, but it doesn't affect the price for you at all. That disclaimer is also in the description of my videos, but I also like to tell y'all, I like to be transparent. I don't like to be one of those YouTubers that, you know, make commission and never mention that to you guys. So I try to do that in every video. Then we have the Libby Girls. So these are the shopping Libby Girls, and then these are the planning. So normally I use the planning ones for my brand stuff, and then the shopping one for the gifts. So we will do those for there. And then over here on this right side, I have been using this one here, this Erin Condren sticker book. It is the Designer Sticker Book Monthly Collection Edition 2. So I just got the new updated one, the newest one. But I'm trying to use up these stickers before getting to that. So we will use some of these stickers on this month's spread. So I am now going to do the speeding up process here as I fill out these pages with you. right, so my March layout is now ready to go for the entire month. I've got my gifts, my brands, my trips, my 10th paycheck bills, my 25th paycheck bills, and I did not mention this because I covered it up on January. The amount that I pay goes on this right column, and I used this line. I used my little Erin Condren handy little ruler. It's one of my favorite Erin Condren tools to make the line down the center. So y'all, this is a good way for me to see how much I pay. PLWC is our electric company. So it's a good way for me to see how much we paid for, though, like electric every single month. So by the end of the year, I can go back and go, well, how much did we pay in January for electric? It's all right here, and I don't have to thumb through my checkbook register trying to find it. So then we have all of our bills that we're hoping to pay off over here. And you guys, I was kind of iffy about writing some of these down because some of these little smaller ones may get paid off by the March date, but I just went ahead and wrote them down. So you guys, that is how I have set up both of these pages to use for this entire year. If it changes, I will definitely let you know. So now we are going to move to the individual accounts at the back. So at the back of this notebook, you were given, I think it's 40 pages of just plain note pages. And you can add another 40 to make it 80 for, I think, $5, I think it is. But after thinking, I'm like, I think 40 is fine. So I may end up, so I have plenty of room if I need to add more accounts on here. So what I've done is I've used these. And you guys, I'm actually going to show you how much I owe at Best Buy because, you know, it's really not that big of a deal. Okay, so I'm just going to start here before I get into each one. And I am going to show you what tabs I have on here right now. So these are the accounts that we are trying to pay off right now. Now you might be wondering why you did not see Amazon on anything that I've mentioned before. And that is because Amazon is paid through my brand money. So the money that I make goes to pay off this card, which is not very much right now. I have purchased a Diva ring. And then I also purchased a vlogging camera. So the money that I make from my brand is going to pay that off. So it's just my separate thing. So that's why it's not on there. Then you have laptop, which is Best Buy. Bank of America, which is my credit card. And then you have the massive stack. Then you have the massive stack of medical bills. Baptist, Arkansas Methodist, Care Credit, and Southern for my son's wrist. So I think that is it. So these are the accounts right now that we are working on paying off. So each one of these has a page with the balance that we started with when we did this and then how we are paying it down. So I am going to actually show you that information for my laptop because you guys, it's really not that big of a deal. So this is how this page is set up. So this is what my Best Buy sheet looks like, the financial sheet. If you're wondering what the stickers are, every single sticker on here is Libby & Co. From Libby & Co. kits. These are little like washi stickers that come in the kits. So all I did was I took my pencil first and my little Erin Condren ruler and I marked it out. And then I just laid my sticker over it to divide each one of the sections. So I started with the Best Buy with $662.54, and this is for my laptop. And every time we pay on it, I mark in here. So if you see, I just made another payment. This is the account that we pay twice a month on. So every paycheck we pay $50 on it. So I've got date, the beginning balance, how much I paid, and my ending balance. And you guys, I don't really worry about account numbers or anything like that because all of that information can be pulled up on the internet. I'm just focusing on the money here. How much money we paid, how much money we still owe. So this is right now, if you're wondering, we pay 0% interest on this Best Buy account until August. So this will be paid off by August, so we are not worried about it. We have sat down several different times and we know it's going to be paid off. So I put the date, the balance. So this time I paid this on February 9th. The balance was $512.54. I paid $50 on it. So after that payment, I now owe $462.54. And you guys, this is another way to check yourself. So let's say next month I get a bill in and it has something different than this ending balance right here. Then I need to check myself. If I know I am right and everything is right on my end, then I need to contact that company and see, hey, what is up? Did you not count a payment? Did you not get a payment? Even though it's come across my checking account, why am I owing something different than what I have on my end? So you guys, I've done the same system for all of these accounts over here. So when I pay a bill, I will check mark it off on this sheet right here. And then I come here and I put down that information. And I also put that information down on my summary page, I guess you would call it, over here. So this would be my summary page. So it goes here. After I put it here, I know to put it on its individual account at the back if it has one. So you guys, that is how I have this entire budget planner set up. I have been using it for a month and a half and it has truly been working for me. And I really like the way that I have this set up. So you guys, that is all for this video. If there is anything that you would like to know that I did not cover in this video, please leave that information in the comments below. I would love to film an additional video or two if there are things that you still want to know that I did not answer. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I am sorry if it ends up to be a tad bit long. It might, but I wanted to cover everything. So I hope you give this video a thumbs up. And I hope you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope y'all have a fantastic week. And until next time, bye you guys.